forget this in a second. All right. Thank you very much, Lewis and Tharuki, and good afternoon, everyone. It's a great pleasure to welcome you here this afternoon. Very, very good to see you for both the inaugural Hume VCE Achievement Awards and the launch of the Hume Youth Anthology. Can I also start by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet, who are the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung, and the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people include the Gunn and Willumbala clan, who are the first and original people of this land. I pay my respects to their elders past and present, and indeed to elders who are emerging. I'd also like to commence by recognising the presence of my colleagues, Councillor Karen Sherry, who is the Deputy Mayor of Hume City, Councillor Jared Bell, who represents the Jacksons Creek Ward, and Councillor Naim Kurt, who represents the Meadow Valley Ward, which includes Broadmeadows, where we are today, and of course Hume Council staff members, all the students and teachers from schools across Hume City here today, young people and their families who live in Hume, and many of our sector partners. Great to see you. I feel very overdressed, so I'm sorry about that. I've just come from a citizenship ceremony earlier today, which is a very formal occasion. Our council is committed to ensuring that all young people in Hume are healthy, that they're safe, that they're connected and have the best opportunities to thrive and succeed. And today's event is to recognise the academic and creative achievements of our young people in Hume. We'll be presenting the inaugural Hume City Mayoral VC Achievement Awards and the launch of the Hume Youth Anthology. Although I should say that I don't think it's inaugural, because we did have VC Achievement Awards last year as well. These are the key initiatives from our council's Connect and Thrive plan, which aims to empower, celebrate and support our young people and community members. One of the great things about Hume City Council is that there are some young people on council. And unfortunately, I think in life, for many young people, and I think you'll confirm this, often you may feel, as I have felt in the past, that there are people who are making decisions for you every single day without you really having a say in those decisions or having your voice heard. And that's a difficult thing to reconcile yourself with and deal with. When I was first elected to council years ago, 6 or 7 years ago, myself and Councillor Naim Kurt were some of the youngest people to come on council. I was at that time about 27 years old, in a sector which is mostly comprised of old white men over 60. So you can imagine me walking into a local government conference, 27 years old, and surrounded by a room that didn't look like me. And I didn't feel myself in that room, I didn't feel represented, and that was a difficult thing to deal with. And yet over time, I was able to work in the sector and really get an understanding of how I could make an original contribution. But it's important that young people, in everything that they do, are represented and are seen and are heard, and that people aren't always making decisions on their behalf. And so for people like myself and Councillor Kurt at the time, when we sat in the room with people who are very much, in many cases, older than us, I thought we brought fresh, new perspectives about what we wanted to see in our city. And today we have Councillor Jared Bell, who is the youngest serving Hume City Councillor. How old are you, Jared?
I'm 30.
You're 30 this year, so he's now our youngest serving councillor and would have been 28 when he was first elected to council. Again, very rare in the world of politics that you have people at that age elected to represent you, and I hope, but I know we try our very best, even as we get older, including me, to represent the views of young people on our council and in our community. And so, I'm not going to say too much more for now, because I'll come back to talk about the launch of the Hume Youth Anthology, but I want to invite our MCs back to the stage to receive, so we can present the VC certificates. And I just also wanted to make the point briefly, and this is the danger of giving me a microphone, because I don't let go usually, but it's just to say that youth achievement, tertiary achievement, is not only academic achievement. There are very many people who would have received excellent ATAR scores, and we know it's not all about that. There are very many young people who may have a different path in life and who achieve great things as active community members. I'm very privileged, as are my 3 colleagues here. We get to meet those young people every single day. So academic achievement is not only about getting 95 on your ATAR and going to Melbourne University, as I was told when I was in high school. It's a very different time now, and we know that very many young people make wonderful contributions to their family, to their community, to their schools, and to our society more broadly in many different ways. It's also important to note that the ATAR is not the end of the road. I know, for example, in my own family, cousins who have struggled in Year 12, who haven't done as well as they would have. And today, many of them have finished and graduated from university, have great jobs, and are very happy in the journey that life's taken them. And I think it's important to recognise that the most important thing is the effort and the contribution that people make in their life journey, in their study journey, not only that very arbitrary figure, which is that ATAR. Okay, I'll invite our MCs back up to the stage. Thank you.